Last time on Total Party Guild. Copy another Slate's magical frequency and communicate anytime. Starslate Shown has the following upgrades. Instance Capture Portrait Stunning True Lens. These upgrades are not representative of the base model.
Nice.
If I could, I'd give you an inspiration point.
That means he gets to roll against us with his inspiration.
I take it back.
No, I think it should stand.
Welcome, heroes. My name is Jeremy Blackheart, and I'll be DMing this story arc of Total Party Guild, a weekly retrowave-inspired live play 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast. This week, the guild will be hiring
Vanessa Otero playing Jewel Von Onyx, human bard.
Sean Rowe playing your lovable tiefling cleric singer.
And Justin Lamb playing Stenel Bjornsson, the halfling barbarian.
When last we left our heroes, they were in the back courtyard of Lumitech, riding a new hoverboard for the first time, like children learning to ride a bike. Singer managed to figure out how to move forward on it without falling off, and he's all geared up in his helmet. And they are waiting for a manager to come down from the Lumitech office to talk to them about the Mind Flare menace in West Bank. We find our heroes smiling and laughing as a disgruntled but polite Warforged helps them around how to work a hoverboard.
Looking good.
But thank you. Yes, this was fun. You should try it, Stenel.
Is there enough room? Is there enough room on the hoverboard for me to stand with Singer?
Oh, she did tell me that you were a couple. I bet we can arrange this.
Well, no, I was just gonna jump. What?
Singer Bjornsson, will you please stay? The command word to lower the board. Stenel Bjornsson, You may now join your husband on the hoverboard.
I thought we were brothers, Stenel.
Are we married?
Did we?
We've done a lot of drinking.
It's no
I haven't been
relation.
drinking that much.
No,
It's mostly tea.
I'm afraid
we should
these kinds
introduce
of
ourselves.
relationships are forbidden in Banthum. You should refrain from telling people of your relationship.
Wait, what? Family relationships are banned? This is outrageous.
Oh. You can't get married if you're brothers.
I want to talk to the manager of Bantham. Oh boy. Oh, I see.
Oh.
That took
This almost got really dark.
that was a long walk for me to get there.
What kind of city is this?
Listen,
I appreciate that, Jewel, so much because I also was like, what the fuck is this place? And then all of a sudden you said that, I'm like, oh. That makes a lot more sense.
We're not married together.
Not that there's
We're not even
anything
married
wrong with a dwarf, or no, I'm sorry, not that there's anything wrong with a halfling marrying a tiefling. Their babies
are
would
related.
be tieflings.
Tieflings. Oh man. That should be a new term for sneaky halflings. Tieflings.
Rogue
Inspiration.
tieflings. Anyway.
I was thinking of like jacked halflings being beeflings, but I'm gonna take that from now on. I don't want to ride the hoverboard anymore.
Aw,
So
Sucked
it's
all the
is-
joy out of it for me.
Okay. The board will heal the lover's quarrel.
It's very presumptuous of you.
They really think their technology can do anything.
Okay, come on, Sentinel, jump on.
I don't want to.
Just for a second.
Listen to me. You never listen. You're always like this.
All right, fine.
Look, if you're going to sulk, I'll just get on the board.
Steno gets on the board.
Yeah.
Are you going to activate the board?
I'm like standing behind Singer and like holding his waist.
Roll me, both of you, an acrobatics check.
This is going to go well. I'm very excited for this roll. 9.
12.
A 12 and a 9. You get up, you're stable for just a moment. Your legs wobble in opposite directions. The board slips out from underneath you both.
I land like a cat.
The Warforged gentleman attempts to catch you. You do some snazzy cat-like flip. He just helps Singer down to his feet comfortably.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that was very nice of you.
Do not worry. I'm not trying to step in on your territory, Steno.
Singer, we both knew it was never going to work.
No. It was definitely going to end poorly.
But at least we're still friends.
That's right. At least we'll always have that time together.
In Barcelona.
We'll always have our time in Banthum.
There we are.
There we are. Oh,
Vanessa to the rescue.
that's the title of this episode.
Nice.
So about this time, the back door opens that goes back into Lumitech. And standing in it is a tall, slender man with black hair, angular features, and a pencil mustache. He looks very Tim Burton-esque. He has his hands folded behind his back, and he's standing up with perfect posture. And as he sees the group mucking about on a hoverboard, he gets a genuine smile. I presume you are the group from the guild.
That's us.
Are you done enjoying your new toy?
I look at the lovebirds.
For right now, yes, but definitely when I get mine, I'll be very happy to continue to enjoy it.
Sorry I was in a meeting when you arrived, but we can go talk business now.
What's your name?
That sounds good. I love business.
I'm Jewel. This is Steno and Singer.
Hi.
Gentle rains.
Santis Sageworthy. If you're done, let's head upstairs to my office.
Let's boogie.
All right.
And he does a quick turnaround, assumes you're following him, and walks with a quick pace towards the elevators.
I'll give a quick thank you to the Warforged that was helping us.
Yep.
Yes.
Any time. If you'd like to try again later, you know how to find me.
I mean, I know he said he's not trying to step in on our territory, but I don't know.
Was that like a wink?
I thought I saw a wink.
Like maybe a blink?
Mhm.
Like two winks together? His eyes don't.
Separated by half a second.
I mean, it was weird without eyelids, but that's what it looked like.
So are you following Santis?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
My little legs move pretty quickly.
You go back through the offices from whence you came, near the front desk, and he just briskly walks onto one of those hovering discs and waits for the party to follow him in.
Yeah. Will do.
When you look at the disc, there are rings inscribed along the outside. There are little triangles under numbers. So he goes to the fourth triangle, and it's separated by some space between the third and fifth. And he taps it 3 times with his foot and then moves back to the center.
As I step onto the ring, I reach out a hand to help Singer onto it.
I graciously take that hand.
Aw. Creaks a smile on the side of his mouth, watching. Within a moment, the disc hovers up the cylinder into the ceiling. You see it go by the second floor, offices, the third floor, engineering, and then the fourth floor, offices. There's another desk in front of the elevators. He walks off the elevator, swiftly by the desk, and into the third office on the right.
We follow.
Yep.
I feel very businessy.
I'm glad we wore our nice dresses.
You follow him into his office, and he walks around behind his desk, gestures to the door for you to close it, and then gestures to the seats in front of his desk. There is a 2-seater couch and a chair on either side of it, with a coffee table, some lukewarm tea, and some sugar cubes.
I sit in the love seat and get some tea.
I'll sit in one of the chairs.
Is it set up in such a way that like I'm encouraged to get my own coffee?
Yes.
I will, with like making eye contact with Jewel to make sure this is okay. I'm gonna like reach for the coffee.
I just nod.
Like it. Okay. And then I'll get myself a thing of coffee and see how many sugar cubes I can fit in one cup.
I knew it. I knew it.
And he just chuckles lightly. So, mind flares, I heard.
That's what they tell us.
Tell me what you know.
I don't know too much. We were having our initiation test, and in the middle of it, some kobolds broke in, and as we were leaving, I saw what I've learned is an intellect devourer.
And he's just listening intently.
So
I mean,
Milo said they've had trouble with mind flayers before, I think, and suggested coming to you for help.
Well, we have specialized in taking out creatures of their ilk. There's all types of nasty things under the Asmol Ray, but all sorts of valuable resources as well. Many of the technologies we produce here at Lumitech are derivative from those resources. So I believe there is a partnership we could extend to the guild for this case.
Well, I think partnership is what we're hoping for.
Now,
Definitely.
normally, we have very, very stringent negotiating tactics. However, you've come to me in a trying time.
Trying how?
I feel remiss telling those outside Lumitech this, but we could hire you for some help. Would you like to take a job and earn some pay while you're in town and possibly help negotiate better terms for your guild in West Bank?
Sure. Why didn't you offer this? Why haven't you offered this job to the Guild of Banthum?
All of those skilled guildies went to Bosk for work. We have a delicate balance here that we try to maintain, but it appears that upper management has overstepped their bounds with our order. With Lumitech being so close to the royalty here, we tend to get a lot of the jobs that would otherwise go to the Adventurers Guild. I've been lobbying for a better balance to keep more worldly people in town for hire, but it appears upper management would rather keep things in-house. And
I
that
see.
means less jobs for folk like you, which means they have to go elsewhere to find it.
So would we be considered scabs if we take a job from you?
Most of our order is out on other missions right now, and really, you'd be potentially rescuing some of our people.
A rescue.
Do I believe this guy?
Sense motive? Insight?
Yeah. Of course I do. What I roll a 9? Yep.
No, he's very convincing, tactful.
Well, I believe you.
I wasn't intending to lie to you.
No, I'm sorry. That's not the words I meant to use. I meant to say, I believe that we can do the job.
Ah, slip of the tongue, I suppose.
I've been doing that all day. Isn't that right, Stenel?
He's
All
been doing that his
life.
whole life.
So what's
I
the
place
job?
like one hand on your shoulder. Yeah, what's the job?
It appears one of our larger machines had some type of anomaly or leak near one of our older research facilities. We sent a team in to investigate and to possibly stop the leak if they could. And that was a week ago, and they haven't come back. We've been searching for able bodies to be able to go research and rescue, but we don't have the manpower at the moment, and I fear for their lives.
If your
What-
trained people are disappearing, what's to say that we won't also disappear?
While our order is trained, they're trained in straightforward combat. They're not typically equipped to handle the unknown or the anomalous.
What exactly is leaking from your machine?
Unsure. All of the reports say possibly coolant.
Ah,
All we know is it dropped pressure in our main pipes, and it's hindering production.
Where is
Okay.
this?
We have an old warehouse near the wharf.
Near the where?
The wharf?
Oh,
We were just down there.
yeah.
we were just there.
It's on a rocky outcropping near the shore. The warehouse itself is just storage. At the back, behind a bookshelf, there's a door that goes underneath to what was once a Lumitech lab.
Does the
Uh,
address he give us sound like the place we were just at, the same warehouse?
No, but it's nearby.
Okay.
that sounds interesting. So I'm in.
Yeah, I'm sure Milo would appreciate a deal.
I'm a hasty fella.
Yeah, we kind of do this for a living. You say rescuing people? Let's go save them.
As
Yeah.
best we can.
This look,
No, they'll be saved. We can save them for sure. 100%. Either their bodies or their souls.
Hopefully both.
And as payment, what would you like?
well,
There's options.
yeah, I thought it was going to be a negotiation deal. Oh, you want rocket boots?
Valkyrie boots.
We probably need equipment to help us eliminate mind flayers and
Like a Valkyrie boot.
and possibly navigate underground catacombs and help us map them. Was my understanding.
Unfortunately, Valkyrie boots are made by the artificers in the field. It is very rare that we can get any for order, and we currently have none in-house.
Okay, that's fine. Did you send some on the mission?
If they were made by an artificer, they would cease to function upon their death.
Oh.
So the
Well-
technology doesn't fall into enemy hands.
I see. But if I saved one, huh? Wink, wink.
They would only work as long as the artificer chooses to let them work.
Huh.
Artificers combine our technology with magic, and they can only keep that focus on so many items.
She's saying no rocket boots. Well, I tried.
An attempt was
What
made.
Stennel said.
If we had them, I would give them to you.
No, I get it. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, no, we're looking for stuff for the guild.
Yeah, maybe a round of star slates.
Those I might be able to do. And he says,
And then, of course, the better negotiation, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, of course.
He gets on his star slate real quick. There's no face that you can see through it. Do we have base models at least? On the other side, I might be able to scrounge some up. Well, if you can, get 3 of them and bring them to my office. I'll take a look around and I'll see if we can scrounge any from maybe research has one they're tinkering with. I'll see what I can do. Make it snappy, please. And then he closes his.
Neat. Check off
That would
one of my wanted items from my list of things.
Nice.
Well, that
I
could
say we do this.
be pretty great. A couple of star slates and, of course, a better negotiating angle for our help defeating some mind flayers.
This is what I know. I know that it was an old research facility, that there was some questionable tech going on by a researcher we have since let go. You may find multiple monitors built by Lumitech. If you can and have time, please write down and check what they do. If you find anything growing, please note, and if you can, dispose of it.
Okay. If
Ooh.
just saying, if those star slates had the the imaging techniques, we could take images for you.
That's true.
As much as I would like to see what you're seeing, I wouldn't want it getting out into general public.
Ah, I understand.
Plus, I don't think we have any of those in stock.
Can we just borrow yours?
I mean, that's his private.
No, you may
Oh,
not.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I don't know. I just thought. Yeah.
Plus, how would you call me
Sip my
with
tea.
updates?
True that.
We'd tell you when it was all said and done.
I mean, that's how most jobs work. But that's okay. I understand. What's a monitor? Is that like a lizard?
No, it's like a person who watches
chuckles.
you when you sleep.
Oh, right. Like on our test, there's going to be a guy in a white robe in the corner.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
A
I
monitor.
think it's like the slate, the star slate, right?
Mhm. Like the picture you see on some of these, a monitor. It will have pictures, graphs, and bars.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
If only I had somebody to send it with you.
Well, that's what we're here for. We're here to save all those people that you sent already.
How many people?
That's a good question.
There were 4 and a researcher.
So 5 total. Okay.
So 4 of your Lumitech guardsmen guys and a researcher.
2 of the order, 2 artificers, and 1 researcher.
Huh. Well, we'll bring them all back safe and sound.
Well, we can't.
Probably.
We don't know if they're safe and sound now. So we will definitely find out what happened to them, and if they're alive, bring them back. And if we find them dead, I mean, bring them back. But we can't guarantee they're alive if they've been missing for so long.
Yeah, but your version is a lot like darker.
I don't want to make any guarantees that we can't follow through on.
Well, we'll guarantee the mission will be successful.
I just ask you, do what you can.
Of course.
Value your lives. Recover what you can.
On it.
Well, then I suppose I should write up paperwork really quick. Please enjoy any tea or coffee from the table. There are sugar cookies on the desk to your left.
Ooh.
I'll just need a moment to write something real quick,
All right.
and then you can find yourselves on your way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He starts
Yeah.
penning something.
Go over to the corner real quick and then like see if Jewel and Sten will come.
You're going to the corner?
I go over.
Yeah.
To the cookies?
So this is the first time we've ever done a shady job for a big, massive corporation, huh? What do you think?
Shady. What's
Shady.
How's it shady?
They had a secret lab with secret stuff built inside of it.
That does sound secretive.
Yeah, once you think about it, little shady.
Well, they have to keep their technology on the DL so competing companies don't steal it. It makes sense.
Yeah, but secrets are no fun. Secrets hurt someone. That's what they say.
Who are these? They.
I was like, children's rhymes when you're growing up, when you learn life lessons. There was a lot of sugar in that coffee.
That by choice.
Didn't you put like it was mostly cubes of sugar and
What you do,
If I
you
stack
take
them,
a cup,
what?
you fill it with sugar, you pour water until it dissolves. Ta-da!
Well, substitute coffee for water, and I kind of did the but I feel terrific. Are my pupils dilated?
I think I'm about to have a sugar stroke.
I don't know. I thought it was interesting that we're going to work for a big corporation this time around. It's different than the last couple of jobs we've done.
I mean,
Yeah, but we're saving people.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. This isn't a complaint or anything like that. Far from it. I'm just saying this is interesting.
you've come a long way from the mountains.
That
Yeah.
exactly. Yes, it's more of a insightful viewpoint than anything else, really. Just yes, look how far I've come. And you, Stenel, from the ocean. And you, Jewel, from
I've been here
No,
before.
no, you're fine.
From the world traveling.
So we're waiting for him to finish the paperwork.
Yeah, and for our star slates to come in.
Are you lost? The cookies are on that desk, not in the corner.
Oh no, I thank you. I'm good.
I'll take a cookie.
I thought that there was art over here in this corner, but there's not. Haha.
Jesus.
I thought there was art up your nose, but it's not.
How much sugar did you have, Stenel?
A lot.
The cookies are cut out like little flowers, and they have a dollop of blackberry jam in the middle.
Tasty.
Well, I'm going to try one.
Yeah, it's just a sweet sugar cookie.
That's so cool.
You don't need any more.
No,
It's a little dry.
No.
But,
I'm fine.
and as he is finishing the paper, a sweaty looking gnome jogs into the door, thinking it was open, bangs his
no.
head on the handle, and you hear him cuss outside.
Jump a little
And then
bit.
he opens the door, holding a small box with 4 slates.
I'll hold the door for him.
He looks at the group and then kind of like bows his head like a nice hello. And then he goes up to Santus's desk and he kind of says, well, I found these 4. This one has video and instance capturing, but it's up to you, boss. So you can hear it, but so it's private.
Right.
Well, if they finish successfully, I can trade one of them out for it, but I don't want them taking pictures of what's down there. And he nods, and the gnome fellow comes to each one of you and hands you a star slate.
Woohoo.
Ooh, pretty.
It's about the size of a Nintendo Switch.
So you can't fit it in your pocket?
It collapses down to about 2/3 of its size. So it like slides down, but when you open it, it's about the full size. To save frequencies, press this rune on the top right and then touch the backs of them to each other.
Huh.
Cool. Do that with all three of
I
them
do that.
so we can save each other's phone numbers.
When you
do
hit the
that.
rune, it kind of chirps. And when you touch backs, it chirps twice and blinks.
We should do this with yours, right?
Yeah. So that we can call you with updates.
That would be most reasonable. And he gets his out and he pushes the little rune and he holds it across his desk.
Bloop mine up against his.
Yep, me too.
You see a new little listing pop up and it says Santa Sageworth.
My display's kind of blurry. It's just because my hands are vibrating.
The gnome comes over. Is it? No, that. I guess it was a little blurry. Can I see it? No, this is clear. Why is it blurry when you hold it?
I'm looking at the gnome and I'm like, why are you shaking so much? It's probably your diet.
Don't
Because
don't worry about him. It's all right.
Hands it back to you and looks kind of confused. And he says, well, boss, anything else? No, thank you. And the gnome exits the office and closes the door behind him.
Well, you have that paperwork ready? We can sign it and be on our way.
Just a quick glance. It's just one page. And it says, instead of offering the usual 75-25 split with the guild for resources, it's going to offer a 50-50 split because generally the 75% is in favor of Lumitech. And this is only good for the Guild of West Bank. And it's also assuming mission completion to the fullest of your abilities. Additional rewards include the star slate that you've already been issued and possible upgrades depending on performance.
Cool.
And then it lists out the outlines of exactly what you're supposed to do. Investigate and recover any Lumitech materials, investigate and stop any leaks, and recover any Lumitech personnel.
A lot going on there.
And he
Hold on.
pushes a pen across with it.
Yep, I read through it and then I make sure that Jewel gets a really good look at it before signing anything.
Yeah. So the three objectives are recovery of personnel.
Are what?
Recovery of personnel. I just want to write them all down. Repair of leak. Is that what you said? Recovery of the research or destruction of the research?
That's going to be off the record.
Okay.
So it's going to be location and stoppage of the leak, recovery of any Lumitech property, and
Okay.
recovery of any Lumitech personnel. Off the record, if there's anything incubating, it will be destroyed.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Recovery personnel. Locate, repair leak. Recover Lumitech property. Destruction of any incubating growths. Got it. As long as there's nothing super shady looking in there, I will sign.
Yeah, it's pretty much straightforward.
If Jewel signs, I'll sign it.
Me too.
I'm going to feel really shitty when it comes down to like, I'm just a bad negotiator. You guys are following me blindly.
You're the best out of us.
After the three of you sign, he gets a rubber stamp and stamps underneath. And then he rips off the back copy and hands it to you.
Cool. Tuck it in my pocket.
Well then, you have the destination. If you need anything, give me a call. I will try my best to be available.
All
The
right.
sooner you can investigate, the better. I am worried for my people's lives. It is not usual for them to disappear like this.
Of course. All right.
Do you have any questions before you're on your way?
Not right now. No. Y'all?
Nope. Let's go do this thing.
Is there anything in particular we should be preparing to encounter like corrosives or like fumes? Are we going to be able to breathe down there?
It is a seaside research facility. We were using the ocean as a natural coolant.
Mm.
The site has been
Seawater.
decommissioned for years now, so I can't imagine if anything's crawled its way up there.
Okay, sea critters. Got it.
And water. If there's a leak, there could be a
So we should
possibility of like
still probably go and get a potion of water breathing.
Your guild may be able to help you with that. Check in with Banthum if you haven't already.
Yeah, no, we should do that.
What were you going to say, Vanessa?
Oh, I was going to say, I think Sean played off of it, but since they said it's a coolant leak and they're using the water to cool and there's a leak, there's probably going to be some water issues but then we're going to get some water breathing stuff.
What if it's like super smart sharks, like in that play?
Then you can talk to them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you just go doot, doot, doot.
That's how they communicate.
Shooby-doo, shooby-doo. All right, let's go.
Yeah, let's head back to the guild. I want to see if I can get a lead on getting some better armor.
I wish you the best of luck, adventurer.
And hopefully we see you soon.
Gentle rains.
And he stands up and he walks over to the door to open it for you.
And we leave. We go to the elevator.
And you get in and you see the numbers on the edges with triangles underneath them.
And I'll tap
Did we come in on one?
3 times.
I think one.
So you tap it 3 times, and a moment later, the whole disc moves down. And you see the 3rd floor, the 2nd floor, then you're on the 1st. Back where you
I get
started.
that feeling of like floating in my stomach as we go down. So buzzed. Let's do it now.
So you're heading back to the Banthum Guild,
Yeah.
the Beholders? So you head back to Halation Station, catch it back down to Glowfly, follow your way, taking the shortcut Dimble taught you on the way. It's probably mid-evening by now. You've been walking all over the city. When you head back in, Saxton's at the bar, cleaning glasses and plates, and Piper sitting over by the fireplace, laying down on the mantle and throwing like a bundle of yarn into the air and catching it. And she has a half-knitted scarf on the floor next to her.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Welcome back.
I'm going to walk up to the bar and ask Saxton if there's anywhere in town that sells the good armor.
The good
Looking
armor,
for-
huh?
You know, something heavy duty but lightweight enough to keep flexible in battle.
And he wiggles his nose and he says, you got something good you can put up?
Have some money.
They don't like our kind and involved with their auctions unless you got something to put up.
Like for auction?
They know
Oh.
adventurers got all the good stuff. So they have different rules for us.
Okay. Let me see what I have in my inventory.
Look through my inventory.
I have some stuff. I don't know if I want to get rid of any of it.
I have something. I have a painting of an oil painting of a lizard man clown that Milo did. Pull that out of my pack.
I was going to say, I have a carbuncle gem.
You gotta have the good magic stuff.
They don't want paintings?
I like
is-
that
this is
painting.
art.
I'd buy it from you.
I have a
Well,
couple
thank you.
scrolls.
Mm-mm. You're not
They
going to
take-
find your way in with that stuff. Sorry.
What would be considered like?
You got magic weapons. You got some crazy item no one's seen before.
We have a portable hole.
No, we don't. You shut your fucking mouth.
No, we don't. Our hands rush to cover Singer's mouth as he says it.
His eyebrow raises. Well, that'll do it.
It's not for sale. We have a drift globe.
Mm-mm.
I have 2 toy soldiers.
I don't think we're gonna get in with like the mundane stuff, or else I'd give him my stick that extends out to 10 feet. I have a 10-foot pole.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
He's
you and
bragging.
1,000 other people in the town.
See, you see.
Okay. Do you
I have a jug that
guys
shoots water.
do you guys have any potions of water breathing stocked up here?
Yeah, Rune keeps that stuff under lock and key. I'm sure I can get a
maybe
couple out for you.
Maybe if we can buy some. We also need maybe a little sketchbook and some charcoal or pencils.
You, as a DM, you guys have all that stuff. There's a bunch of art stuff in the portable hole.
Oh yeah, that's right. We forgot.
I have some
so
dental
can
equipment.
either of you like sketch or draw pretty well?
Can't.
Jewel?
Like drawing isn't a skill, but I'm not like.
Yeah, there's no proficiency for it, but I have a +2 in performance, so who knows? Maybe.
I just meant from a role-playing perspective.
I would just say
No.
it's like learning an instrument. You paint or you draw or something. Like it's that kind of proficiency would be my guess.
Yep, I don't know how to paint.
Because that's what I did
It's not
for
really something-
Milo. I give him proficiency painting.
It's not something that my character would have done up in the mountains.
I
I've got a
have.
lot of paint.
I have a filter of
neither of
love,
you-
an uncommon potion.
That one's a good one.
Do you think they'd take that?
I'd have to ask Rune on that one. That's kind of a creepy item.
Yeah, you're telling me. And oil of slipperiness.
That can make for a good wrestling match.
Oh,
Slipperiness.
Come on, little guy, get that stuff out. Let's go. And he flexes at you.
Oh my.
I'll flex right back. But
I give him a cross look, cross my arms.
Oh my.
see, Singer, he lifts.
I lift.
I jump on the guy and start like wrestling at him the way that like tiny people wrestle giant people in cartoons.
Joking. I was joking. Come on, man.
I've got him in a tiny, tiny arm bar.
Your legs can barely fit around his bicep.
Right? I'm like mini me.
Ah, that actually hurts. You pack a punch, man.
Oh, sorry. Just all in fun. I'm small and fierce, but I'm also polite.
Oh shoot, we were supposed to go back to the thing today.
What thing?
Fuck.
Oh, right, to get money.
Yeah, to get our money and give a interview.
Could we still be fashionably late?
No, you're super late. You're like 8 hours late.
That's fashionable, right?
Did we just forget?
Well, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Would that I don't think that they'd I don't know. Late's better than never.
I'm sorry if that's all you got. I'm not sure if they'll let you in.
A moment, a sidebar. We're just gonna come over here. Jewel and Sentinel, over here, please.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah.
Okay, so we already got a backpack that can store a whole bunch of shit in it. What do we need the portable hole for?
Why don't we give up the backpack that can store everything?
Yeah, we could do that.
My concern is no, it's fine.
What?
Yeah,
What?
that's
Go
all
ahead.
right.
What's your?
I talked myself out of it in my own head.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the only thing with the hole is that it's a hole. Like, you throw it out there, and it's not as easy to get your shit out of it versus the backpack. But if you feel that it would be better to have the hole versus the backpack, like...
I thought it was cool to have both.
Yeah, I really like having both.
Yeah, I know, but if we can... And I agree, I like them both. But if we can get you better armor, that would make you live longer. That's kind of more important than can we carry more things.
You don't know that. What if we run into a dragon horde? What about those poison daggers? Or any of the poisons
What
that
about
we
the what?
found?
I mean, you can offer all those things, sure. But I'm just saying, like, we have a cool magic item that they might actually, like, let us in and make us find some things that would be useful. I don't know. It's just an idea. Like,
I mean,
if you don't want to, I just thought we were looking for an item for you. So neither one of the backpack or the magical hole is really anything that sparks my interest. So, whatever. Anyways, just throw it out there.
and we're going to have to give up one of our items, and we're probably going to still have to pay for new armor.
But if we give up the item because we're going to auction it, then maybe we'll get money out of the auction.
Are you guys trying to be
that's how
secretive from Saxton?
Yeah, sort of.
Are you making it so he can't hear you?
Now we're just kind of yelling at each other in the corner.
Okay.
Right, yeah. I just wanted to like do a sidebar real fast.
Yeah. Okay.
with these two. So I don't know how quiet or loud I was being. Obviously,
Not super secret.
not super secret. I mean, we can always ask him.
Ask who? Ask Saxton
Yeah.
how it works?
One second, sir. If we give up an item to get into the auction, like we're gonna auction this item off, right? We'll get money for the transaction.
Yeah, they just take their cut. They just don't want adventurers in there just causing a ruckus unless they got something to put up.
Gotcha. So we would sell the item. They would take a cut of the item. We would have the rest of the money, and then we could buy new items with the things that we're getting money from.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I believe I understand this. Yes. Mm-hmm. Anyways, Jewel, it's just a thought.
Vanessa doesn't want to sell the portable hole.
We don't have to. It was
Yeah, no,
Just an idea.
I was merely bringing up an argument, like to find better items. But seriously, though, if you like, it's just an argument. I don't care either way.
I'm just looking through my notes to see if we have other cool magic stuff. I mean, I have a carbuncle gem. That's cool, isn't it? It's rare, especially because like carbuncles are all dead now.
What's that do?
As our adventurers ponder a would-be auction to try and find new armor for Jewel, we wonder what awaits them in the Lumitech research facility below. What will our adventurers find next time on Total Party Guild? But before we go, we have a few messages for you.
Yeah, it's getting close to voting time, so we're going to keep pushing it. Remember to register to vote and check your current registration if you think you're registered to make sure you still are what you think you are, because they're purging some of the voting records. So, and once you're done doing that, it should be like a 5-second. Well, that's hyperbolic, but it should be like 30 seconds to check this. Head over to one of our many social medias to join the conversation. We got the Twitter, we got the Facebook, we have a Reddit, we have Twitch, which we're going to start streaming on more frequently, hopefully. And check us out.
Any questions, comments, things you'd like to know about the cast, crew, or characters, send it to us at totalpartyguilds@gmail.com.
Yep.
And don't forget to rate and review us, like, comment, subscribe, hit all the little buttons that have bells on them and such. It's important to get us seen and heard and, moved around a bit.
Which reminds me, shout out to Crimson Law 27? Crimson Law 27 for our first wordy review on the iTunes.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, all right.
All right.
Was it Crimson Ma?
Crimson Law.
Crimson Law.
Like legal.
Crimson Law. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. Round of applause. Round of applause.
All right. I don't know
I'm
what they say.
super stoked about that.
Nice things.
Alrighty. Until next time.
Party on.
Party
Party
on.
Party
on.
on.